So I am very excited today with a very rare treat. I don't know when the last time we have had such an all-star cast on stage at the same time. The credentials here go for days and days. These are some of the finest minds in the scientific and medical community that's ever seen that are here as part of our science board. So today, please help me give a warm Modair welcome to the esteemed doctors, Dr. Lisa DeRosimo, Dr. John Grazer, and Dr. John Giannone. Well, doctors, this is a very fun moment. First of all, I want to thank you on behalf of our entire field. Every one of these doctors have very successful practices. They are highly in demand in their communities, and they've taken the time to come here and share their knowledge. So I want to thank you all for being here as part of that. And I want you all to take notes at home. What you are witnessing here could be a rise moment, could be a breakthrough moment. This knowledge can arm you with the tools and the knowledge that you need to have that confidence and posture about how we're different in the marketplace. But rather than educate on collagen and HA, I think we've done a great job of that over the years. Today we're going to focus on one simple question. Why is Modair's Liquid Biocell different from anything else out on the marketplace today? So Dr. Lisa, we're going to start with you. Dr. Lisa DeRosimo. If I read her CV here today, guys, just so you know, we'd be here until Monday morning. But just suffice it to say, you're a diplomat of the American Board of Obesity Medicine. Your research, Dr. Lisa, in the treatment of obesity has been published in several medical journals. And beyond that, you truly have a true passion for helping other people be successful with their goals. So Dr. Lisa, here's the question I'll pose to you. How is Liquid Biocell different from anything in the marketplace from a medical perspective?
Thank you, David. It's an honor and a blessing to be here today. I've been here since the beginning. It's been over a decade that I found out about this incredible, unique pioneer in the field of collagen and hyaluronic acid. We have a source that looks just like the human genome. So the space in your joints is exactly matched to the source that we have, and we have it in an extremely available form. It's liquid so that it's absorbed right away. It starts getting absorbed in your mouth rather than waiting for it to be broken down as a pill or a powder. It has a size from hydrolyzation, which makes it just the perfect fit to be absorbed. So your body takes it in, starting in your mouth, and it uses it where it's needed, in your joints, in your skin, in your hair, in your eyes, and your body recognizes it as self. It's native, and it's very similar to your body's own composition. The thing that really was the clincher for me, though, David, was the clinical studies. I'm a scientist at heart. When I saw there were randomized, controlled, double-blind studies that showed that this had efficacy that's more than just a nutraceutical, but like a pharmacological agent, this really made it stand out, and that's when my heart was won. I started using it with my family and started using it with my mother. It was one of the first things out there. I was a skeptic at first. We didn't know about collagen then. All I knew as a physician is that collagen is a big molecule and it can't get in. But here we have a form that's hydrolyzed, so it's made small enough so that it gets in. If it's too big, it's broken down. If it's too small, it falls out through the kidneys. But this was just the right size, and not only was it the right size, it was patented, so nobody else could have a size just like this. Further, when I looked at the studies, I saw that it had a threefold effect. Not only were we having a collagen HA matrix that was absorbed and used where it was needed, it stimulated our body to make its own collagen and hyaluronic acid. It stimulates the fibroblasts and the chondrocytes, which are in the joints and in the skin, to make more of the collagen and hyaluronic acid matrix that's naturally occurring. And furthermore, which is unique of anything else, it inhibits the enzyme hyaluronidase. It inhibits the enzyme that is breaking down hyaluronic acid, which is causing wrinkling and aging in our body. These three factors made it unique in the field, and it really was a unique, incredible pioneer and a premier product. And that's why I have joined.
Wow. I hope you wrote all that down and commit it to memory. Just kidding. But the great news is, all of those parts that she just illustrated are proven clinical examples of how we're different. So I'm excited to talk to you, Mr. John Grazer. He is a Newport Beach second-generation plastic surgeon, a fourth-generation California physician specializing in facial rejuvenation, breast surgery, excuse me, aesthetic body contouring, reconstructive surgery, and skin health. He's also a pilot and regularly flies down to Mexico to fix cleft lips as a humanitarian project. Dr. Grazer, you've seen it all as a Newport Beach plastic surgeon. And you see all these products that come into your practice. Same question to you. Why is Liquid Biocell set apart in the crowded collagen marketplace?
Well, David, that's a good question. Why is Moder's Liquid Biocell different? Well, I think it's the bioavailability and the patented the patents that set it apart. And let me, as a second generation board certified Newport Beach plastic surgeon, I like to have products that make my patients look better. And when I originally met Ozma, she opened up all the studies and the patents, and I had the opportunity to look and read about how this product worked and the science behind it. And I'm all about the science. I worked with Lou Agnero, got the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 1998. And so I have a science background, so I wanted to look at the science to make sure it works, because a lot of people approach me to promote products, and I'm only as good as the product that I'm behind and put my name to it. So I really like the Liquid Biocell. So part of it is the bioavailability, like Dr. Durasimo talked about, is the moment you put it in your mouth, it is being absorbed. And the patent behind it is, collagen is a huge molecule. In science, it's 300,000 Daltons. But this product is broken down, or the scientific term is hydrolyzed, into 1,500 Daltons. So you're going from 300,000 to 1,500 Daltons, so it's absorbed more readily into the body. Otherwise, it just sits on the surface and is not absorbed. The other thing is with the liquid delivery system, the Liquid Biocell, it's absorbed, like I said, as soon as you put it into your mouth. Whereas the powdered collagens, the glycosaminoglycan and the chondroitin sulfates, they're powdered, they're in tablets, they have capsules, they have to be broken down even before they begin to be absorbed. And the glycosaminoglycan comes from crab, crayfish, shrimp shells, and it's just ground up. And the chondroitin sulfate actually comes from all of the byproducts, the cowhide, the trachea, the snouts, and pig hide to produce this. The Liquid Biocell is actually pure chicken sternal cartilage, which is very similar to human collagen. That's why the bioavailability is increased, because it's very similar to human collagen and it's absorbed. And it's a naturally occurring matrix. All of the wannabe collagen companies out there now are mixing, hyaluronic acid, chondroitin sulfate, and collagen in different ratios, and it's not naturally occurring. So this product, the Liquid Biocell, is the way it is naturally, so the body sees it more as self and is absorbed more rapidly. The other thing is the collagen increases toward about age 30 and then starts to drop down for the rest of our life. Hyaluronic acid increases is at most when we're born and decreases as we are born. And a third of the hyaluronic acid that we have in our body breaks down every day, so it needs to be replenished. And the hyaluronic acid is like the super sponge in the body. It's in every single cell. And it absorbs about 1,000 times its weight in water. It's also anti-inflammatory. So a lot of the pictures you see of people just looking better, it's not magic, it's science. It's actually plumping up the cells and having an anti-inflammatory effect. Additionally, the Liquid Biocell, in distinction to other collagens that are on the market, actually supports chondrocyte production, which is the cell that makes cartilage. It also supports type 1, 2, and 3 collagen. So it's improving the overall cellular structure and helping with joint health. And as a plastic surgeon, I have a lot of international celebrities that want to keep looking good, so I start them on Liquid Biocell after surgery so they heal up better. And it just has an overall benefit and to make them look better, but it resonates. A lot of people come back and say, I give it to them because I want my work to look good, but they take it because they feel better. So I think that's the part is the liquid delivery system. Also, the hyaluronidase is the enzyme that breaks down the hyaluronic acid. That is, the Liquid Biocell makes the hyaluronidase decrease, so the hyaluronic acid lasts longer. So I think the bioavailability, the reduction in hyaluronidase, and All of these and the patents make this just a standalone product.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible with the molecule size, you know, with so many other products out there, especially different sources, like you've got bovine and porcine and different sources. These molecules are too big for the body to break them down. That's why they've got to put, like you mentioned, just so many different grams and fillers and products in these powders to even have even a hope at any efficacy. So, you know, our source being that non-GMO, hormone-free, the source, I love that. And then, of course, the molecular weight, bioavailability. And let's go to you, Dr. John Giannone. Your credentials are impeccable, by the way. He holds a doctorate in veterinary medicine. He's a member of the American Veterinary Association and the California Veterinary Association. Hails from New York City via Parma, Italy, where he did his education, by way of, again, Newport Beach, where he has a very successful practice with celebrities of another kind, pets. He's also a concert pianist, composer, and recording artist. I have heard his work. It's phenomenal. So, Dr. Giannone, what is it about the research and the awards from your perspective, again, I know you see it all, that just really makes Liquid Biocell stand out from your perspective?
Well, for me, when I graduated school, I bought into a holistic veterinary practice, which I had maintained for 25 years. So my background as a veterinarian was really related to using more natural products, and of course, going back that many years, it was all new. So kind of a pioneer. We had one of the pioneer practices of holistic medicine. So when I was first approached then with a product that is all natural, that could help pets with their most common problems of joint and skin issues, I embraced it, and I said, wow, there's nothing like this on the market. And I'm approached by so many people all the time, representatives of different companies that want to push other products that are not all natural, that are more medicinal and pharmacological. And I said, I've got to give this a try. So in reading the research that went behind this and the patents that came forth, I said, this product is unique, and it's so different than anything else. I needed to have this in my practice, and I've hundreds of patients that take this product, not only because they have a problem, but because I want this product to work kind of in the background, building up collagen and hyaluronic acid in their bodies where it's needed or going to be needed. And the testimonials I get from all of my patients that are using the product is just absolutely phenomenal. So I'm very impressed with the uniqueness of the product, how it's delivered. It's easy tasting for the pet. And what makes it really interesting is that some pets that have these allergies to chicken, and the question comes to me all the time about, it comes from chicken, sternal cartilage, my dog can't take it. Well, it's not true. It's like a different protein. It's so natural that the body doesn't even know that it's a foreign thing. And so there are no reactions if your pets do have these allergies. So the product is so formulated to work and designed to give the benefits of skin health and joint health and many other systems that I can go into, which would take much more time.
Well, I love what you said that about the delivery system and the source, because it's really the closest thing to human articular cartilage that exists, and it's so close that it mirrors the body's natural composition. So the body readily accepts it. And I love the analogy that you've used before, like a sponge, Dr. Grazer, where your body absorbs it like a sponge. Just in 28 days, the clinical trials state a 60-fold or 6,000% increase in the levels of hyaluronic acid in your bloodstream. So one thing I want to just kind of differentiate for everybody here, so everybody kind of knows that this is not just collagen. So I hope you're picking up on this. This is collagen hyaluronic acid matrix. It's a triple helix molecule, so it's all together in one matrix. So many of these other products out there are just one or two. They're multis, or they're vegan, or they're all these different things. That's just noise. We made the discovery. We patented it. We've proven it for over a decade. and these doctors are here to tell us. So this is pretty exciting. I want to ask, we'll go back to Dr. Lisa. I want to ask you a very, very cool question. First of all, what does it feel like to have been involved as a pioneer in this collagen space, and where do you see us going? Where do you see the world going in the coming years, from a business perspective?
Well, it's been an honor to be here. Ozma is a woman of integrity and a huge heart and really patient, because when I was first introduced, I was a skeptic. I really didn't take the chance until I saw the randomized controlled double-blind studies that proved, as a scientist, that this really worked. And then I started using it on my family and patients and friends. And then after a couple of years, I was really a skeptic. She was very patient. She invited me to be on the scientific advisory board. And it really is a blessing to see that we're the forerunners, we're the pioneers. All the research and data point to what we have in the collagen hyaluronic acid matrix, which matches our body so well and is so easily absorbed. I only see us leading the pack all the way through the future. This isn't something that's going to go away. People are going to find out more and more about collagen and how integral it is to our body. It's the most popular, it's the most abundant protein in the body, and having a source that's able to be absorbed is really game-changing. This really is the forerunner, and we are very blessed to be with the best.
Well, I'm so glad you said that, because I think in the field, one of the challenges we have, and I know some of you have, I get hit up all the time, people that are in my collagen group and things, and they say to me, David, how are we different? What about this? What about that? What about that? And having the posture to say, when there's other companies that come out with other products that claim to be collagen and a good source, your natural instinct as someone in the field is to say, oh wow, that's competition. But I think we can flip the script on that a little bit. The more people that are talking about collagen, Dr. Grazer, doesn't it just stand to reason that where we go in the future as pioneers with the market, that the world is being more educated, so therefore there will be millions of more customers?
I think so, David. Like David said, the collagen industry is postulated to be $17 billion by 2028. And as one of the early pioneers in the collagen, adjustable collagen industry, Modere is leading the way. And as more people become aware of collagen and it becomes more of a daily household term, I think more people are going to find collagen, but they're going to go to Modere because it's one of the leading products. I've been in practice 24 years and taken Liquid Biocell for nearly 10 years now, and it's the only product or ingestible collagen that I'll put my name behind.
That's very powerful. I hope you all heard that and wrote that down. He said that's the only liquid collagen that he will put his name on. That's very powerful. And Dr. Giannone, I think when we first started talking, people didn't even know how to spell hyaluronic acid. People didn't even know what collagen was. Was that your experience in your practice, and where do you see this all going?
So I've had the PepBlend product in my practice for 7 years, and when it first came out, I would introduce it and say, this product you don't have, this is brand new, and it's the collagen hyaluronic acid, and they would look at me like, what? What is that? And now it's in front of you. You see it on TV and various ads. People understand what HA and collagen is and how important it is, and they'll question, wow, I didn't know that my pet could actually wouldn't even need this. I thought it was just a human thing. And no, we're all the same. We need HA and collagen, and of course, if they want to know if they can take the product, and well, I can talk to you about that as well. So I see it in the future as something that will be what you reach in the refrigerator to give to your pet every single morning. So if you haven't done that, you really need to get them on board. It's so important for their health.
Well, it's so powerful, and I remember Ozma talking about this, that collagen would be in the big box stores and literally everywhere, and everything that she said, and all of us that have been here since 2011, 2014, 2012, 2009, we all predicted the very moment that's happening right now. And I hope that you were writing fast enough to take note of it. But first of all, I just want to conclude this session with a very special thank you to our doctors, our scientific advisory board. Let's give it up for them, and drop some fire flames in the comments, because this information was gold. And It's okay, you can watch the replay if you weren't writing fast enough.